All right, what is up, my friends? 10 New Brews, D&D, Magic. Here they are. Here's my 10 New Brews. This is deck number 5 of 10. And what do we got here? We got you hitting the like button, Comment, subscribe, do all that stuff, all right? Help me out. Life Control is our 5th deck, and this is a pretty interesting one, I'm not going to lie. Predicated on the Book of Exalted Deeds. This is the what made this deck get started here. White, legendary artifact. Beginning of your end step, you gain 3 life from Morbus turn. Make a 3/3 white angel token. That's cool. White, exile the Book of Deeds, put a counter on an angel, and it becomes a platinum angel, basically. So, a few things going on here, right? So, first off, Book of Exalted Deeds is very similar to Griffin Airy, which is the exact same trigger, makes 2/2s. So, having a redundancy here is pretty awesome. So, we have a Token Maker on 2 and a Token Maker on 3 that can just pump out flying creatures. They can block, they can attack. That's really, really good. That's step 1. So, life gain control deck built around Token Makers. But there's a little more here, too. So, of course, Faceless Haven is an angel and a goblin and a squirrel and a bureaucrat or whatever. And if you activate the book onto the Faceless Haven and then just leave it as a land and don't touch it for the rest of the game, most decks in Standard can't kill a land. So therefore, it's sort of like this weird backdoor can't lose the game combo. That the main focus? No. That's a pretty hard combo to pull off. And obviously, if you go for the combo and they have a Heartless Act and just kill it, you lose the game. So you don't lose, but it's backbreaking. So the good news is that we'd be playing Book of Exalted Deeds anyway, and then Faceless Haven is just a good card anyway. So what do we have here? We have a life gain deck. The goal is to play Griffin Airy or our Book of Exalted Deeds, and then just kill all of our opponent's stuff while gaining life the whole way. So, Faith Fetters, gain 4, kill something, triggers. Urbo's Intervention, kill a creature, gain life, triggers. Cling to Dust, your creature, trigger if you want it over and over again. We have Revitalize here, 2 mana to make a flyer and draw a card, phenomenal, gain some life. Cram Session, you do have a little wish board here, and trying out the new Priest of Ancient Lore. I like this card a lot, actually. I like this card a lot. Simple, white card draw. I mean, let's hear it for Wizards of the Coast. It took them almost 30 years, but white can draw a card now. That's a huge drawback. You know, it's not, I draw 1, but you draw 3 or something like that, you know? So, I like this card a lot. And we have Hound of Athros here. Just another way to gain 3 life repetitively, which is pretty cool. Let's go with Heliod. Just a fine card. You know, not super great, not super bad. Maze Mind Tome, you get the idea. Things are gaining a lot of life here. Kaya here is our top end. Can exile things, and putting a counter onto Priest, having it bounce to your hand is pretty awesome as well. So, kind of a board control-y black-white deck. And we'll see how it goes. You know, we got the wish board here. Only 2 cram sessions, but again, just things that delay and gain life. So eventually our engine gets online, and then all of our life gain cards become creatures as well. So that's the deck, and let's just jump right here. I want to remind you all we're brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, let's get a life. Maybe 2 life. Hopefully 3 life. A lot of effects in Standard that only gain 2 life, which is pretty annoying. So you need the full 3, obviously. So, hand's fine here. Not super exciting. Opponent's playing Yorion. Yorion and a Forest. We're going to Temple of Silence. We're going to keep... Yeah, we'll keep the Hound. We'll keep the Hound. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Gains of life. Alright, we got a pathway here. Wolfwillow Haven. Okay. I don't really want to cast Revitalize without like a thing to do with it, so let's play Sinkhole here and just say go. Oh, this is like Sultai Ultimatum. We are playing on the early access, so yeah, it just is. Alright, that's kind of lame. We're playing on the early access event. Those who don't know, that's why this is pre-recorded on Twitch. Early access. They had early access, but it's a day early and you can't stream it. You must release the content when the set's already out under a little bit of an embargo. So that's why this is being recorded early. Just trying to work with what Wizards gives me, you know? Pelucranos is whatever. Cram session. We are a little light on our payoffs here, I'm not going to lie. I mean, we can just Faith Fetters this and kind of get in, which is totally fine. But unfortunately, all of our life gain means absolutely jack against Emergent Ultimatum. So I don't think we're going to have a good time this match. Gonna kill my doggy too? No, okay. That's an Omen of Sea, sure. Bottom. Yeah, we just, like, don't have any recourse. That's kind of just, like, going to be the reality for the next 3 months, unfortunately, is that Eldraine is just a pretty big shadow on the format. That's why I'm actually thinking Yorion the Pelucranos. Dump my Faith Fetters. Heartless Act, too? Jeez. Yeah, we kind of need to draw, like, one of our engine cards, you know? We're going to Revitalize. Alright, I guess we're going to Cram Session. We'll get, like, I don't even know. Maybe Mascot Exhibition? I don't think that, like, a 2-1, a 3-2, and a 4-4 is actually good against their board. I'm going to get the Prophecy. Just say go. So next turn they can Yorion, Flicker Pelucranos. Oh my god, they have double Omen too. Yeah, this is just schlacking. So yeah, not really a close game here. Drawn a whole bunch of lands and no engine pieces, and opponent's just Yorioning away. I really, it feels almost universal that everyone in the world wants Eldraine and Ikoria to rotate, like, in the worst way. You know, like, what's the animation? It's all like blurry. But that is just the world we live in right now. So top, yeah, there's like absolutely zero chance we could ever win this game. We could ever beat an Ultimatum. They just gained 4 cards off their Yorion, just like won't be sad when these cards rotate, kind of thing, you know. Oh, we drew on the land. All right, so I guess we're gonna intro to Prophecy, and we are at 34, I suppose. Faith Fetters, Griffin Airy. Okay, I mean, sure. And we can pull off, like, the combo of Faceless Haven and the thing. I guess can Cure our best Sea God steal it? Mystical Dispute, too. That one's not even good against us. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, alright, you win. Alright, yeah. So yeah, the point of playing early access was to not play against the Ultimatum Yorion deck, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Alright. We can do better than that. We can do better. We can improve. We can improve. Temple of Silence. So there's our engine pieces. Yorion again? No, not Yorion, no. We're keeping. Scryland, save me. Give me an untapped land. Nope. Temple of Enlightenment. Alright. Would love an untapped land here, like a lot. There we go. There it is. You know, we have 8 engine cards. We just, like, never saw one last game. So, Hall of Storm Giants, cool card. Creature land. And a Foretell. Another Griffin Airy. I kind of want to just jam the Airy here. We have a lot of life gain in our hand, too. Just let it ride. Just give myself a Plains here. And now we have Maze Mine, Cram Session. Play land and say Yorion to hand. Alright. Not drawing a land there kind of sucks, but we can Cram Session, makes 2/2/2s. Get ourselves environmental sciences. So there you go. Pretty powerful. Skyclave. Man, Skyclave has been clowning us this entire 10 New Brews. Like, over and over and over again. Alright. So, and they can, like, flicker it and get my other Griffinary. That's a huge tilt. That's a huge tilt. Unfortunately, we have no way to gain... We could, like, Faith Fetters the Hall of Stone Giants, and they can't Yorion that. Because we want to just get another Griffin here, and then we get Faith Fetters the actual Yorion before they get to get all my Ares. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we'll go land. Faith Fetters the thing, just to gain life and make a Griffin. Also, I mean, just turn off the Hall, too, so. They go land... Flicker Skyclave, get my other Airy, I get a 2/2, and I just untap, Fetters the Yori, and just get it for 6, or 8, I mean, and hope it's good enough. Again, these are not the matchups we want. We do not want to play against hard control decks. You know, we have a lot of removal in our deck. We're definitely more of a board control deck. Typically, the black-white creature board control decks tend to do poorly against control decks, so... Yeah, there's Yorion. So, Flicker Skyclave, we get a 2/2, they get our Airy, we untap, we Faith Fetters the Yorion, get him for a bunch, and hope we can push across the finish line here. Priest of Ancient Lore is kind of cool, but... Faith Fetters again. You know, all of his life gain doesn't mean much against a deck that's playing Yorion or Ultimatum, so... Alright, no Wrath, please. No Wrath, please. Alright, so Sciences for Swamp, play Priest. Card's sweet. Card's definitely sweet. Yeah, double Skyclave with deal with my 2 enchantments is pretty stinky. Usually enchantments are pretty durable, you know? Birth and Elitish, sure. Come on, leave me alone. Alright, they're gonna get back Yorion. Alright, let's Maze Mind Hounds they go. Actually, creature cards in graveyard can't enter the battlefield. They gotta remove his Hound before the Conqueror's Death goes off. We could also exile stuff. I mean, it is looking like we might need to play on the regular ladder tomorrow anyway, because this early access event is really puttered out. There's like 4 players playing. And that's why I keep seeing the same names over and over again. So we're trying to avoid with early access, but Wizards of the Coast is hopefully going in the right direction. Obviously, early access is great. We'd love to see it back again. But they gotta get it right for sure. I mean, we just can't ever wait. Unfortunately, these decks, a deck like this just can't beat Yorion loops and can't beat Ultimatum. You know, and unfortunately, and until rotation, those cards are going to exist. You know, we're looking to play against new cards here, but that's just how it's going to be. We can't stop Conqueror's Death. We can exile the graveyard, but that's not really great. Yeah, I mean, not super ideal. Another haul. Kaya the Inexorable, which currently costs $1 million because of the stupid Conqueror's Death, obviously. So, honestly, like, Yorion... They would get back Skyclave, I guess, if we get back Yorion. So we'll have to exile with Erebos Intervention. Alright, let's draw a card. That's cool. I like that. That plays. Gain a life, put a counter on that. I think I put a land already. No, I didn't. Alright, sweet. Alright, so we say go. We're going to upkeep intervention, the thing they target. So, goodbye.
Get off my plane.
And they're going to counter that. That's an interesting counterspell. They really wanted... They just turned their counterspell into a Skyclave apparition. Which I guess is fine. I mean, we'll see what they take here. Take the tome, sure. And we have Kaya and Fetters. I'm actually feeling like kind of okay about this game. Assuming their hand isn't really good. Oh my god. Alright, never mind. I'm not feeling good about anything in my life anymore. Exile target non-land permanent. I mean, maybe we're okay. I don't know. Fetters this. Kaya the Conqueror's Death. I guess we can wait a turn. Actually, we can just plus on the Priest Ancient lore. So now if this dies, it goes back to our hand. We get a 1/1. It's kind of cool.
Don't worry.
We'll say go, defend our Kaya against the Skyclave. Spells cost more, whatever. The fact that we're like even in this game is incredible, honestly. Alright, they're gonna fire up their honky chonky Hall of Storm Giants. This is totally fine. I mean, like, block here, return the priest, get a thingy, a flyer. I guess now Kaya has to exile on the Conqueror's Death, but scry. Another priest, sure. Intervention. That does counter the back half of the Conqueror's Death. That's pretty cool, actually. Plus here, plus on the priest.
Ghosting feels weird, right?
No. Target Yorion. Gonna nix the graveyard again. And all right. I mean, so you're telling me there's a chance, you know? We're trying, folks. We're a little down on overall card quality, but we're trying our best. Priest the Ancient Lore is here to try and help us out. They have a Field of Ruin, sure. You have another Haven, sure. All right. Ghost form here. Attack for 1.
You'll be fine. Trust me.
We could send in one of the priests, honestly. Actually, I'm sorry. They would just block with the 0-4. Never mind. Ship it. Like, I cannot believe we're actually in this game. Portable Hole. Mana value 2 or less. That is 1 dead spirit. Revitalize. Yeah, alright, let's start there. Like, they killed all of our engine piece. God, come on. Alright, we're just gonna ghost form again, I suppose.
Don't worry.
And Flight Passage. I'm just gonna crack it. No tricks here. No secrets. Running a lance. Ultimate is you get an emblem at the beginning of your upkeep. You may cast a legendary spell from your hand, from your graveyard, or from among cards you own in exile that paints mana cost. We do have a Heliod and a thing. They drew a Maze Mind Tome. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, come on. Unbelievable. There's a very large spider on me. It is huge. Don't tell Nicole. Good Lord. It was going to eat me. I swear to God. Monstrous. Like, couldn't even tell you. I just want a battle. That was disgusting. Okay. Anyway, it's good. We're good. Serious stream. So they ran off double Maze Mind Tome in a row, which had to be like the best possible. We're gonna untap. Now they're tapped down on their Hall, so we can slam in with both of our face savings, which is pretty cool. Put a Ghost Form counter on one of them. You could exile one of the Maze Mind Tomes, but like, if they only had one, I would do it, because they have two, which doesn't seem worth it. At least they have this Field of Ruin too, but sure, whatever. That's fine. That was a mistake. I should have started one of these again. I screwed up. It's fine. So, next turn we can ultimate. And only really gets us Heliod and Kunaros, which honestly isn't even that good. They're just taking it. Just taking the damage. Alright. I mean, they gotta get through these Priests of Ancient Lores. And this includes dies or exiles. So, I can't believe I should don't Maze Mind Tome, which is so unreal. I'd rather having like nothing in hand to having like a full hand in like 2 turns. Priest of Ancient Lore. Alright. Draw. That was a good draw. That was a good draw. It's a start. It's a start. Also nice. They don't have mana for their thingy. Or a plus. I'm not gonna get rid of Kaya yet. And we'll just say go here. Board's getting messy. Board's getting messy. Totally new hand. Yeah, just one Maze Mind Tome. I hit it with Kaya, and I think we're actually like fine, but it's probably too much. Oh my god. They are drawing many cards. Many, many, many cards. It's the third Conqueror's Death. Alright, they got Micaiah. They are tapped low, so you can get an attack next turn, but like they just have infinite stuff in play anyway. Oh, Kaya, we needed you. Oh, come on. We just kill this Planeswalker or try to kill him. And then the thing is they've conquered. You just can't beat Conqueror's Death, you know? Oh, I see we have this thing. Creature cards in graveyards can't enter the battlefield but that they can get the Planeswalker back. So we can't even kill the Planeswalker? Oh, man. Try and kill that. Let's go. It's got menace. It's got menace. Menacing. Doesn't work like that. There we go. That works. That's a legal block. Get him for 6. They're going to gain 8 next turn, too. Ugh. Guess who's back? Back again. Doggy's back. Tell a friend. Not bad. So we get the thing back. We get a flyer. We get the Griffinary token. I mean, they're probably going to Doomscar us this turn, and it's going to suck for us. But honestly, if they Doomscar, we do get 3 flyers. I guess have Haven too, but I think they were they get to gain 8 life off the Maze Mind Tomes also. So Glass Casket. Taking out a Griffin. Skyclave. Alright. It's almost like they've drawn like 20 cards in the last 3 turns. Alright, yeah, that's the thing, sure. Not sure about the sequencing here. Probably want to draw cards off Maze Mind Tome first, but sure, whatever, you know. You got it all. Doesn't always matter what order you do it in. Yeah. Right. We just like F6 here or something. Top. Alright, now you're just showing off. Alright, I'm just gonna get to it. I don't know anymore. Alright, yeah, like I said, I mean, this we actually were in that game for a while. If it didn't draw Runner Maze Mind Tome, I think we actually win that game, which is pretty wild. But yeah, this deck is not built to beat decks like that, unfortunately. So alright. Let's go. We got our book. We got our lands. We got a dungeon crawler. Don't really want that second Heliod, I'm not gonna lie. But we can keep this Revitalize. Crawler. Sinkhole. Not quite actual sinkhole, but you know. Realm Walker. This is fun. A little zombie action. Zombie. Alright, well how about the Book of Exalted Deeds? How about that? Don't you play that saga that kills things on me, right? I'll be very, 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 very sad. Okay. That's a land. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to play, just going to Revitalize, I think. I guess we could, like, we have to gain life to make it, we have to make an Angel this turn, I think. Yeah, we could, like, Priest, but something's going on here, so we'll just Revitalize. See what we draw. Faith Fetters? That is good, I mean. I think this Angel's probably going to die here. Oh my god. Okay. That's a magic card. Face Saving, okay. Kill spell, okay. I don't like any of this. That's a lot of power on the end step. I mean, we get to, like, Faith Fetters, the... whatever the hell this thing's called. Top card's Foulmire Knight, sure. Alright, let's draw a card. Faith Fetters. I'm gonna save this playing. Faith Fetters? Sure. Alright, so Fetters this, make it 3/3. Need to, like, remove his Realm Walker at some point. Or it's gonna get a little silly. Also, draw some lands, unfortunately. That's the downside of not clinging. Figure out hold cling so we can play Heliod. What? This puts us to 1, right? Okay. Good thing we have life gain in our deck, I guess, right? Temple of Silence. I mean, they have another freaking Grey Merchant. We're just dead, but what are you going to do, I guess? Yeah, alright. Don't play... I'm cool with land here. Don't play another merchant on me, please. We're still alive. And that actually opens up the Cling to Dust to gain 3 life and trigger Heliod. It's pretty cool, too. Had a standard bearer, sure. And white, that's pretty cool. So they currently have 3 live attackers. We can Priest of Ancient Lore. Oh, Heliod's live, right? Because the Fate Fetters. So it's actually just you know what? It's actually insane. So I can go Heliod, land, lifelink, attack. I mean, pump like... I don't really see a point in pumping Heliod. Just pump this. Say go. Get a 3/3, and I have a sneaky 3 life here, so they go for like a, you know, an all-in attack and kill me. I have Cling. Murder Strider again, sure. This is only 5, so... Sure. They're really trying to get us here. But I think we're gonna make it. Another Priest of Ancient Lore. They draw a Merchant, we're in trouble, but... Put a counter here. I should actually, I should just Cling now and get the extra life. Alright! Woo! That's a comeback. We like that. See, I told you, if we should play against creatures, we'll be fine. You know? There's no Yorion, no ultimatums. Let's keep rocking and rolling here. Cool. I like it. We have 8 engine cards. We just want to draw 1 of them every game. That's all I want to do. And they're reasonably durable. You know, I guess Skyclad Apparition's pretty good against them. What is this background? This background's awesome. Why haven't I seen this background yet? This background's freaking cool. It's like we're playing, sure. I like this one. I don't even play D&D, but this is cool. All Seed of Life's Bounty. Sure. Haven. Alright. Might just end up killing this thing right now. Just makes future streets much easier. So I could go book into Faith Fetters. Righteous Valkyrie. Unfortunately, Faith Fetters is pretty bad against Righteous Valkyrie, but... Angel of Vitality. Yeah, I mean, the passive ability Angels, this isn't really that bad. I mean, it's not great. We can definitely, we can Kaya the Valkyrie next turn, and I want to make a flyer this turn also. So actually, we don't have a untapped lands. You know what? We'll just Cling this turn. We'll just Cling We're not going to draw a card, but we'll just make a 3/3, which is totally fine. Then we'll Temple of Silence. Top card is Griffin Airy. Sure. So now it looks like we're going to go Kaya, Exile, Valkyrie into possibly Airy plus Fetters. Another Valkyrie. Oh my god. I think we're dead. Pretty disgusting. Just like a little bit behind here, you know? Just a tiny bit.
When you can walk through walls, anything. When I say go,
If I attack, they go below 27. But if they can gain any life at all, they win the game on the spot. Or I could sit back and chump block. I mean, they could have a removal spell, I guess, but I think I sit back, try and set up Fetters plus Airy. Just stop having it, please, for one turn. One turn! Give me one turn, opponent. One turn of reprieve. Crap. They're attacking me. Yeah, just gotta stay alive. Actually, we do have the Book of Exalted Deeds plus Faceless Haven combo. So that's like our backup plan, I suppose. There's another one too. Excuse me. Sorry. Actually, we don't. We're short on that. We need one more mana for that. We need an untapped land, obviously.
And his name is John.
It was you. It was you. Yeah. We just tap land just murders us here. Because we want to be able to go Griffin Airy plus Fetters also. Might actually be like okay here though. I can pump stuff, but alright. I mean, Faith Fetter's the thingy, make a flyer, go to 8. And we have the Book on Haven combo next turn. I don't think a green-white deck can beat it, honestly. We'll see. We'll see. Attacking Kaya. You can have Kaya. You can have her.
well, this job.
And a Moon Dancer. Yeah, I mean, we're not beating them fair at this point. Oh my god. Guess we'll see if they have a way to beat my thing. So, alright. I mean, I hope they don't just, like, make us sit here. So, unless they can remove this Faceless Haven from the battlefield, they cannot win the game. And we will deck them because we have less cards than them. So you probably can't actually beat them.
Inconceivable!
Yeah, I mean, this is a spot where I like just ask my opponent if they can win or not. And if they can win, I'll just concede, you know? Like, they're clearly ahead on board. As long as we don't draw a card. I mean, Knight of Autumn is not legal. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's the Haven, so. Very silly card. Very silly card. Little silly wombo combo. I'm just gonna keep saying go, so I'm not gonna bother casting spells. So I'll remind everyone to like a video, leave a comment, do all the stuff. Of course, $5 a month is the best way to support me on either Twitch or YouTube. Memberships, access to my Discord, a holiday card every year. We do free games like Survivor Football, NHL playoff brackets. Fortunately, the Lightning just beat the Canadiens for this through the Stanley Cup Finals, so I'll have to announce the winner in the playoff bracket. And yeah, I mean, you also get to support me for one of my full-time job of content creation, support me and my family, and it's great. Things a little different this time around for 10 New Brews. Obviously, Wizards keeps changing the way they want to do their early access stuff. The old early access streams were awesome. Then they canned it right before the last release. And now they're doing it again. You're watching it right now, but they wanted to do it a day early and not allow it to be streamed because they wanted to have all the content to go up after the set had actually been released. So I'm recording this now on Wednesday. I'll be replaying it on Thursday on my stream. So everyone can see it and stuff like that, but preferable in the sense that I've got spiders all over me. In the sense that I want to play against fun decks playing new cards and not just play against Yorion every round. Doesn't always work out like that, I guess. But if I were just to play on the ladder on the first day, most people don't have the cards yet. So that's what happened on Strixhaven, unfortunately. Are they just gonna sit here and just actually do this? It's a very modern board state, You don't often have spots where things like this happen in standard. I really can't think of a card they could have that could deal with this face saving. And again, they have less cards than me, so I really prefer not to sit here while they draw 39 cards. Because that's not good content, but I could just pause and fast forward. Let's do that. I'll let you know how it goes. Still going. They keep topping their scries. I assume they can't win. They're just I don't know what they're doing, but lucky for y'all, you're not gonna watch it. All right, I decided I'm just gonna call this a win. They've been scrying top every time they scry, and they've just been doing this every turn. Now they bottom, of course. Make me a liar. They've been scrying top every time, making me assume that they're not digging towards a way to actually win the game. I don't think they have a way to win the game, and because they have one less card than us, eventually we would win. But they are insistent on taking every possible game action every single turn. Again, we have 35 cards. They have 34 cards. We draw to 34. They draw to 33, so they would deck first. And they've basically played every card in their deck so far as they've seen all of our cards. They've scryed 100,000 times. So I doubt they have a way to win. I'm just going to concede. We're not playing for anything and just wasting my time and yours. So whatever. I'm counting that as a win. If someone wants to give me a reason in the comments why that wouldn't be a win, what card they could have to break that up, fire away. I'm all ears. But considering they were just topping every time, they weren't looking for anything. So we'll move on. So, turns out that that was our good friend CGB. And CGB, retroactive concession. Retroactive concession for all those. So, that was a win. Officially in the book. CGB was just having some fun. And now we're playing CGB again because literally no one else is on this freaking early access thing. So, let's go. We're keeping. It's another day in the arena. Dungeon crawler. Okay. It's fine. We have Griffin, Airy, and Book. I mean, Airy into Book. Ooh. I think we're going to ship that because I want to draw land number 4. Airy into Book. Oh, I can't Book yet either because we don't have another white. Yeah, Airy into Book into Fetters is pretty good. So, perfect. Taking a bit of a hit, obviously, but, I mean, we're also just gaining life, too, so. Zombie, zombie. So, thankfully, no 3-drop there. I think that we would just have Fetters anyway. I think we're fine. So, we're going to, I think we're going to cram session here. I'm not going to Fetters one of these. We'll just cram session, make token, get, like, something. Prophecy, Sciences. I mean, Sciences is obviously one short of Game of Life necessary to trigger these things. It's kind of annoying, but I might just get it and cast it, honestly. So, gain some life. Start making our tokens. This game already feels pretty over, honestly. Not to count any chickens, but being at 16, making it 2-2 and a 3-3. Both engines are online. I don't see Mono Black remove this in the battlefield. So this was the idea. This was definitely the the goal that we were trying to accomplish with this deck. And just like the cards, Emergent Ultimatum and Yorion are just like way over the top what this deck is trying to do. And fighting on an axis doesn't really matter for us, you know. Hunted Nightmare. I have a Death Touch Griffin. Sure. This is Menace too, right? Whatever. Just gonna Fetters the Nightmare. Just go nuts here. Temple of Silence. We'd also have a sideboard plan too for like decks like that. We would bring in like, duresses or some sort of way to apply pressure. We would cut all of our like kind of bad removal spells, things like that. So yeah, I mean, this game feels pretty much in hand. Imagine we'll see a block here. We're going to cling a creature to gain 3 and make two creatures, which is awesome. So cling's pretty cool in this deck. I mean, it's just a cantrip half the time, but like being able to have it the option to be a creature also is super cool. Not a problem. CGB did promise in the chat that power word kill, sure, that he was going to play one Field of Ruin in every deck from now on, so that you would not get locked by the Book of Exalted Deeds. So we're not gonna try and go bad angle. We're trying to win the game with our superior creatures. That's a card. Sure. So yeah, creatures are good. Yorions and Ultimatums are bad. Is the basic consensus of this deck. Went 3 and 2. The core is pretty sweet. The fact that like the deck has that sort of like backdoor Platinum Angel combo is pretty cool. Because like as you saw in that game, we would have never won that game in a million years, but we had a way to just be like oopsie and then win the game anyway, which is kind of cool. And then of course just the engine cards are awesome as well. Making tokens and so on and so forth is cool. We would need a little more for control decks and things like that. Obviously, it's best of 1. So if we had an actual sideboard and so on, it's pretty cool too. But deck's cool. Engines are cool. I mean, Book's pretty good. Airy was always like all right, but like a 2/2 is, but having the book also for the redundancy and the higher power level is really, really cool. So that's this deck. That's deck number 5 of 10. And let's keep going here on 10 New Brews, of course. Bam, there's your decks. And more of them. More coming. We got more coming. We're going to get a little bit of a session going here featuring the standard deck section. Anyone? YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Twitch folks, you're all great.